Okay, we're with Dr. Gary Wiltz here at Test Action Clinic, and today the clinic has received its vaccines against COVID-19. Dr. Wiltz, tell us a little bit about which vaccine the clinic has received and what the process is going to be.
Well, I feel like breaking out in song. Etta James comes to mind at last, because we've been at this process now for, as you know, with Warp Speed over a year, but the last 2 weeks have been kind of harrowing. We got enrolled on the list, and through a lot of logistics, we finally got it today, as you said. We have received the Moderna vaccine, 300 doses total that we're going to have to distribute and redistribute to our 16 clinic sites. So we're extremely happy and excited today. And I'll just give you a peek because you can't see I'm smiling underneath this mask. I've been telling everyone this is what we have been waiting for. The vaccine, if the public doesn't know this, the Moderna and the Pfizer vaccines are 95% effective. And I've been promising all my patients that when I'm convinced and I feel it's safe, I will take it. I'll film myself taking it, and I will recommend it to them. So that's what we're doing today. I'm very fortunate to be the first recipient of the vaccines that we've received. Once again, I think because of the large number of folks that we have positive in the country and the outbreaks that we're having, we're going to have to actually vaccinate our way out of this situation.
Is this a two-part vaccine like the Pfizer, or is it just one inoculation and that's it?
It's 2 parts. The first one today and the booster within 28 days. So everyone we give it to today, and we're starting off with our frontline staff and personnel here in Franklin, then we'll be moving to the other sites. The Moderna does not have the freezing requirements like the Pfizer vaccine, so that made a big difference. We didn't have the capabilities of freezing the Pfizer vaccine, which also is 95% effective. So
I know when the Moderna was shipped here today, did you guys refrigerate it immediately, or is it at room
we
temperature?
put it in the freezer, and then when you thaw it out, you can thaw it 2 ways. The Moderna vaccine, you can put it in a refrigerator for 2.5 hours and it'll thaw out, or you can take it out and leave it at room temperature for an hour. And there's special instructions on how you have to handle the vial itself. Traditionally, a lot of vaccines and injections, you have to shake up the bottle. This one, you have to swirl it around. So I think bartenders would be good at probably helping out in this process. We are waiting, and I did talk to Senator Arland earlier today. I think St. Mary is going to be getting some for the pharmacies in this area. I know he was actively working, and I do want to give a shout out to Secretary Courtney Phillips, who has been tremendous help in this process. I know she's fielded a lot of questions, but she's always answered and returned calls at night, on holidays, weekends, and she has made sure that that we were able to get what we were in line to get.
Now, when do you anticipate the clinic being able to inoculate patients?
Well, this is the first one. We've already put in the request to continue to get another 300 doses, and as long as they give them, as long as they give them to us, we'll get them out. We've data banked a lot of the patients that we know, and we've prioritized and structured that we're going to follow the recommendations. As you know, the governor, who I want to again give all the kudos to, because he's done a tremendous job. He's prioritized that we want to, after we do the healthcare workers, frontline workers, essential workers, to concentrate on the population 70 years and older. Okay. So that's we're going to follow that and then work our way down the line.
Now, do you anticipate any side effects from the Moderna vaccine?
We haven't had any reported nationwide, no deaths. There have been some folks that had the things we typically expect. And you're going to find that after we give the injections, we're going to give them a fact sheet on things that they could possibly expect. You're going to have some pain at the site of the injection. Some people have had fever, headaches, soreness, muscle aches. Only lasts a day or so, and usually a couple of Tylenol will help that. It is worth the price to have those minor symptoms, if you will, to be protected the way you're going to be protected.
Okay, and can you explain a little bit about the ingredients in the serum? there is no virus contained in this vaccine,
It is
correct?
not a live virus. You can't get COVID from taking the shot. That's a myth. So those who have vaccine hesitancy, I would tell them that is impossible. What this vaccine was made of, and the Pfizer was through messenger mRNA. And more or less what you can think about it, it took like a component of the virus and manufactured it so that your body can recognize that component and develop antibodies to fight it. So that's the theory behind it. And as I said, 95% effective. I know we have two casinos in St. Mary Parish with the Amelia Bell and Cypress Bayou. I don't think they would stay open long if the odds that you get on this vaccine were long. If you take the vaccine, 95% effective, then that means you have a 5% chance of getting it. So I don't think you can beat those odds.
All right. Thank you very much.